Okay, Gemini, you're next. So, as I was telling the other air signs, I'm sorry I didn't get everything up yesterday. I ended up washing my phone, but it's still working, thank God. And having a little bit of a hectic day that my phone just did not want to like upload anything yesterday. It was ridiculous. I don't know if it was YouTube or, my internet. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. But I'm using my new deck. I really like this deck. If you don't like it, leave me a comment. I bless this one like repeatedly. It's working really beautifully, but it's definitely giving a different vibe. It's definitely giving a different, even I'm reading sort of more spiritually than I previously have. But it's like, that's the way it's coming out. So I'm going with the flow. Okay. Again, if you don't like it, no problem. I'll put it away. I won't use it again for you guys. And I'll keep it as like a personal deck or something of that nature. Beautiful artwork though. Absolutely stunning artwork. So let me quickly just see what the other decks are doing before I start. Lack of growth in an area of your life. But business looks good. I feel like you might hear of some sort of new venture or some sort of, maybe you invested and you hear that it went up, and could be an inheritance, anything. You will hear about some sort of situation where your finances improve. Let's see what you have for an oracle. The unconscious. Okay, so Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. What would you like Gemini to know? Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. And thank you so much to my Gemini friend who checked in on me when I lost my brother. He continued to text me. It was very wonderful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Wow, okay, Gemini, you got a lot of people here on the table. This is a little wild. You yourself, you're coming out as the King of Pentacles. So I feel like your focus is business, and it looks like your business is doing well, or will be doing well. I should say this is a future read. For some of you, it might be right now. So if I have to get a time frame, I'm going to say winter. Towards the end, though. Could be wrong. It'll be different for everybody. But anyway, so I do feel like you have a lot of focus on where you are right now, as far as like, what you need to do in order to get to where you want to be financially, successfully, like, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. I do see you're getting out a bit more, but with this, you may be meeting some, I want to say maybe not the best people for you. Now, this could be anything from friend to work to romantically, okay? I just feel like all these people are in the reverse, like none of them are upright. So if you're running into, and some of them do look like the opposite sex, so keep that in mind. So if you're running into somebody that says just the right things but isn't following through, or somebody who, only wants you around when they're getting something from you, or somebody who, oh, I want to do business with you too, like but you fund it, stuff like that. Just be careful of people like that. There's at least 3 here on the table that I feel like you need to watch out for, okay? And this will be when you get a little bit more out and about. Again, this could be a family situation even, though they're not coming across as family members, but it can still be that to some of you, okay? Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. More people, Gemini. This person seems, all right. So you will have somebody entering your life. Now, I'm going to say spring. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. You do have somebody marching towards you. Could be a fire sign or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. This person is not a toxic entity. They definitely like, they're very focused. They're very driven. I feel like they may have like the shit to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that this is a romantic situation coming towards you? Not really. I really don't. I think this is going to be like friend or business, but we'll continue to look. This, I really want to get the feeling that this is, or I really want to say, I feel like this is more business than it would be otherwise, but take it as it resonates. For those of you that this is not a business situation, this is a romantic situation or a new friend, how will you know it's them? They are having some sort of issue with their life where they cannot proceed. And it's not like some sort of, crazy rift where they're in court or anything like that. It's nothing. It's going to be something very, they're mild-mannered person for sure. They're not aggressive. They don't, they're not a big fighter. It's just that there was some sort of situation where the number 4 would be relevant, by the way. So they could be, a 4 life path, or you meet them in 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months, or, in the 4th month. Okay. So I feel like this person was sort of removed from a situation, whether they were removed from a company or whether they were removed from like a family unit, something of that nature. That's how you'll know it's them. For those of you that are looking for a reconciliation, I do not think it's in your best interest. Do as you like. It's a very bad idea. This will happen by spring as well. No, summer. Yeah, summer. This person, justice is in reverse. Okay, they're coming towards you quickly with this love offering, but I think that if you ended up doing it, this person would rip your heart out once again. So please be mindful of that, okay? They even have sharp shoes on, so I feel like they would just like kick you in the gut. They're coming out as a water sign, but take it as it resonates. Why are you pulling so many people? You will hear about somebody, this could be a family member or a friend who comes out of money, a great deal of money. This would have been somebody who's had money for a long time, or it was family money, something of that nature, okay? You, I don't know if they at some point you had expected to receive money from them, or they were helping with your business, or like whatever it is, but do expect that you're going to hear about them coming out of money significantly. I'm seeing a deer or an antelope. I'm seeing some passion. Gemini, for those of you that, are seeking love or passion or drive, once again, I do see it happening, but it's going to happen after you let go of something else, okay? So whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever like manifestation of any sort of sexual energy, romance, intimacy, anything like that is coming your way. But you have to literally walk away from something else first, whether that's a person or a behavior, or maybe you work too much, something like that nature. Could be an Aquarius. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, you have to also forgive yourself for things that may have happened in the past. There's nothing you can do about it now. You can't, we can't change the past. We can only look at, towards the future and make sure our actions are positive going forward. And I do see here that, you know, there may have been something you have done as well. So it's time to forgive yourself and just sort of let it go. You know, everything happens for a reason, even like the shitty stuff. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In the winter, you're going to come out some money, some significant amount of money, okay? This is going to like probably cause you some sort of stomach ailment, to be honest with you. This would have been something that started around the fall, it looks like, and you expected some sort of celebration that did not happen. Here's a time frame for you, if you can see that. This will be a significant period for you. All the way to the full moon, it looks like. Or the new moon, not full moon. If you hear about a situation that wasn't moving forward, whether it was like a business deal or it could be a trip, it could be something that came to a halt, something that wasn't moving forward, you're going to actually hear that it's back on the table, okay? So whether this is a new job, whether this is, you know, a trip you were supposed to take, something like that, you will get word that it's back, that you have that option once again. Three more cards. I'm going to change decks. I see a healing situation between two people. Could be an air sign who's been ill. But I do feel like you two will sort of make amends, okay? I see tears in this person's eyes as well. They've been crushed for a bit of time. Doesn't have to be romantic, guys, okay? Let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. See somebody sort of falling from grace. Okay, I don't know if this is somebody you know or yourself. In the eyes of someone else. Gemini. Gemini, for those of you that are in a business situation, you may hear of like, or not even hear about it, like one of your higher ups just suddenly is gone and there's somebody to replace them. I think that this person might be a little more helpful or serve you better, you know, something of that nature. I'm getting don't battle. Don't battle, first off, don't battle anybody in business. But second, don't battle when things start to look rough financially at any point. Whether, like I said, I feel like you might have some sort of situation where you come out of money. It's not forever. This is like one situation I'm seeing, okay? Because I also see you building and doing better as well. Don't go to war over it. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't bitch about it. Don't, you know, pull people aside. Let it go. It's a warning. Just let it go. Because if it's seen as you dealt with this properly, quietly, and with like dignity, I do see some sort of celebration for you and some sort of financial, like for some of you, you might get a raise, and for others of you, you might get higher up in the company, or for, you know, a bonus, something like that. So just keep that in mind. I feel like that's more of a warning than anything else. Three more cards and we're going to end it here for Gemini. Change is coming, Gemini. Change is coming. lots of people in your life here. Let's clarify this. I feel like you may damage somebody's ego, and rightfully so, if that makes sense, okay? Like they needed to be cut down a bit, and I do see that happening for you. I also see for those of you that are, like I said, are doing some sort of side business, I think that's going to turn out really well for you. Or even those that are putting a little bit of money away or trying to invest a little bit of money, I do think that it's going to go quite well for you. I'm still not sure why the King of Cups is here in reverse. You may have a water sign come into your life. They could be of the same sex as you. That is going to sort of like give you some sort of else a pep talk or some sort of words of wisdom, okay? Make sure you pay attention to anybody who's really in your best interest trying to give you a little bit of advice. And that's all I got for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed.